Last call for people who are celebrating their birthdays. Everybody else sit down. Actually, everybody else stand up right now. Okay, quickly enter. People are late. Come on. Let's think of a favorite form of God. I want absolute pin drop silence. Let's start with 3 ohms.
कृपा करो बरता। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। एक अगोचर सबके प्राणपति, स्वामी सबके प्राणपति। किस विध मिलूं दयामय, किस विध मिलूं कृपामय, तुमको मैं कुमति। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। दीनबंधु दुख हरता, तुम रक्षक मेरे, स्वामी तुम रक्षक मेरे। अपने हाथ उठाओ, अपने शरण बढ़ाओ, द्वार पड़ा तेरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। विषय विकार मिटाओ, पाप हरो देवा, स्वामी पाप हरो देवा। श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, श्रद्धा प्रेम बढ़ाओ, संतन की सेवा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। मन तन सब तेरा, सब कुछ है तेरा, स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा। तेरा तेरे अर्पण, तेरा तेरे अर्पण, क्या लागे मेरा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। स्वामी जय Hare. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
We stand as one family,
We stand as one family,
bound to each love and respect.
with love and respect.
We serve as an army,
We serve as an army,
courageous and disciplined,
courageous and disciplined,
ever ready to fight
ever ready to fight
against all low tendencies
against all low tendencies
and false values
and false values
within and without us.
within and without us.
We live honestly,
We live honestly
the noble life of sacrifice
the noble life of sacrifice
and service, producing more than
producing more than
what we consume
what we consume
and giving more than
and giving more than
what we take.
what we take.
We seek the Lord's grace
We seek the Lord's grace
to keep us on the path of virtue,
to keep us on the path of virtue,
courage, and wisdom.
courage, and wisdom.
May thy grace and blessings
May thy grace and blessings
flow through us
flow through us
to the world around us.
to the world around us.
We believe
We believe
that the service of our country
that the service of our country
is the service of the Lord of Lords,
is the service of the Lord of Lords,
and devotion to the people
and devotion to the people
is the devotion to the Supreme Self.
is a devotion to the Supreme Self.
We know our responsibilities,
We know our responsibilities,
give us the ability
give us the ability
and courage to fulfill them.
and courage to fulfill them.
Om Tat Sat.
Om Tat Sat. I priyasate Santanostuते Sarvada Mudam Santanostuते Sarvada Mudam Pratayamahe Bhavasatayushi Pratayamahe Bhavasatayushi Ishvara Sada Tvam Sharakshatu Ishvara Sada Tvam Sharakshatu Punyakarmana Kirtimanjaya Punyakarmana Kirtimanjaya Jivanam Tava Bhavatu Satakam Jivanam Tava Bhavatu Satakam Janmadinamidam I priyasake Janmadinamidam I priyasake Shantanostute Sarvada Mudam Shantanostute Sarvada Mudam.
Oh dear friends, may this birthday bring you auspiciousness and joy forever. Indeed, we all pray for your long lives. May the Lord always protect you. By noble deeds, may you attain fame and may your lives be fulfilled. Everybody together?
Happy birthday!
Please remain standing for the national anthems.
Janamana Adinayaka Jaya He Bharata Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Banga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchala Jaladitaranga Tava Shubha Name Jage Tava Shubha Ashisha Mage Gaye Tava Jaya Gatha Jana Gana Mangala Dayaka Jaya He Bharata Bhagya Vidhata Jaya He Jaya He Jaya He Jaya 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 He
Bharat Mata Ki
Jai
Bharat Mata Ki
Jai
Bharat Mata Ki
Jai. Oh, say, can you see
Can you all remain standing, please? I want to welcome all of you to this annual day celebration of our Balavihar. It's a very special day when we celebrate our children and our teachers and the parents, because that's what you're going to be seeing in a short while. But this morning it's also very, very poignant for us because we are missing one of our own here who has been teaching our children for a few years. Okay? So I want all of us to observe a moment of silence as we dedicate this year's celebration to our late teacher, Saujanya Kondabalu. Let's all bow our heads in silence.
You need to be a good screen, like, you gotta be a free one.
Hari Om Om Namo Narayanaya. Thank you. Let's all sit down. Thank you. Now you can sit down. And I want to hear the same silence throughout the program today. Before we get started, we have got a couple of things to do. We're going to get a picture of all the teachers. And the person who's been putting the entire program together, I'd like for her to come forward, Megha Bhatt. Dr. Megha, will you please come forward? I know she doesn't want to be recognized, okay? But don't recognize her, but just see her, okay? Because she's been working very tirelessly for the past 3 months getting this together. So thank you, Megha, for a wonderful program. Thank you. All the teachers, we're going to come up here for a quick picture. Thank you. Any teachers outside, please come forward very quickly. We want to get started. Big round of applause for Aarti. She's going to be emceeing the program because everybody said, Sudarshan, we are tired of seeing you. So, you want to see me. Okay? So here is Aarti.
Actually, you'll be seeing less of me too. We have two lovely girls today, Riya and Raga, that will be doing the MC. I'll just be helping them. So, let me just explain the house rules. Hari Om again. And this day would not have been possible without Geeta ji and a celebration for us. And this day specifically has been hard work of Megha. She's done so much for us and she's coordinated. You guys really don't understand what is the level of coordination.
Both of us are just so grateful that we got this opportunity to MC this year. We're very excited and we have a lot of questions to ask to the audience later in the show, so be prepared.
Thank you, Riya and Raga. So the first thing that the house rules is, everybody knows, is please turn off your cell phones. Okay, that's the first request. Put it on silent if you're on call or something like that, or on vibrate, so that you're not disturbing the person next to you. It could be a parent that's having the first program with Balavihar, so it could be a special thing for them. And if anytime a kid performs, it's very special for the parents. So please turn off your cell phone. The first 2 rows on each side has been reserved for parents, for children to take the video. So if you're a parent and if your child is performing, please make sure you occupy the first two rows on, or is it the first row? Yeah, first row on both sides, so that you can take a video of your children's play. And as soon as you're done, please make sure you leave that row so that the next class or the next parents can take that up. The second thing is we request you to maintain silence throughout the program, specifically because we're trying to record it and keep, everyone is trying to record their child's program. So we want you all to make sure that it's kept, there's not much noise around. The next thing is the auditorium doors will be operated by the volunteers, and again, they're doing it on a request based from the teachers. So please be nice to them. They are the people that is taking all the rap. So we want to be making sure that we exit and come back in only when the program or when somebody else is talking. We request everyone to stay for the length of the program. We understand sometimes it's going to go a little bit away from the 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So please stay back, watch everyone's program, encourage everybody. And please make sure you don't throw anything down, otherwise we'll have to have Joanne to get it done after the program. We request you all to clean up after yourself, okay? And there are snacks outside, so for some teachers that need to grab a few for their students, please do so. And make sure all of the snack wrappers are thrown in the garbage bin that's placed in towards the door, it's there by the door. And the next thing is, if any parents need a snack, you're welcome, please grab one. Just make sure you clean up after yourself, okay? That's all we have for the day, and in between we'll have Sundaresan talking about the house rules again. That's all I have. The second class, please be ready, and that's the place where you'll be waiting for your program to start, okay? So let me give it to Riya and Raga, and then we are ready.
Okay, so, alright, without further ado, let's put our hands together for this first performance.
Okay, back again, I'm sorry. This program is Geeta Auntie and Chudamani and Ritvik Rajvelu's class. And this is the situation we have. So we have the pretty 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds performing here. Oh, only 3? Okay, only 3. And their program title is actually Mohini and Bhasmasura Dance. So they're going to give a special number. Okay, it has dance here, sorry. The children will enact the story of Bhasmasura and Mohini. The play ends with the children dancing to the Macarena, which following. Okay, so this is for us to know. So let's watch the skit plus the dance that they have special. Thank you.
Bhasmasura was a very strong and proud asura. He was a devotee of Shiva and wanted a shortcut to becoming the most powerful king. Bhasmasura decided that he would go to the forest and ask Lord Shiva for a boon.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Bhasmasura prayed to Lord Shiva for many, many years. As he continued praying to Lord Shiva, Shiva finally appeared in front of Bhasmasura. Lord Shiva was very happy with the prayers that Bhasmasura had been doing.
Bhasmasura, what can I do for you?
Bhasmasura's goal was to become the strongest king of the land, so he thought long and hard about what he would ask for.
Lord Shiva, I wish for the ability to make anyone go poof. That is my hand that we have. Okay, here you go.
Lord Shiva blessed Bhasmasura, and Bhasmasura then thanked Lord Shiva for the boon.
Thank you. Now let's see if it works.
Good.
Bhasmasura chases Lord Shiva around in an attempt to place his hand on his head and test his new power. In order to escape Bhasmasura, Lord Shiva ran to Lord Vishnu for help.
Vishnu, Bhasmasura trying to make me go forth. Do not worry, Shiva. I'll take care of everything. Thank you, Vishnu. Go hide now before he comes and sees you.
Lord Vishnu goes off to stop Bhasmasura while Shiva goes and hides. Bhasmasura continued to walk in the forest and tried to find Lord Shiva.
Shiva, where are you?
Suddenly, Bhasmasura sees a beautiful woman walk out of the forest.
Wow, will you marry me? Yes, I will marry you. Only if you can dance like me. Try and do what I do. If you do good, I will marry you. I'm not good at dancing. Sorry. My friends will teach you. Look and learn.
One Maca, 2 Maca, 3 Macarena, 4 Maca, 5 Maca, 6 Macarena, 7 Maca, 8 Maca, 9 Macarena, Macarena.
Bhasmasura, did you get it? Yes, I got it.
1 Maca, 2 Maca, 3 Macarena, 4 Maca, 5 Maca, 6 Macarena, 7 Maca, 8 Maca, 9 Macarena, Macarena.
As Rohini took Bhasmasura through the steps of the dance, he completely forgot about the boon he had received from Lord Shiva. As he continues to dance, when he places his hand on his head, he falls and goes poof.
Yay, did it!
In reality, Vishnu had been Mohini the entire time and had taken that form to help Shiva.
Thank you, Vishnu. You saved my life. I will always help you. I hope you know not to do that again. I know. Think before you act. Krishna has a peacock feather, peacock feather, peacock feather. Krishna has a peacock feather. Where he goes. Krishna has to eat some butter, eat some butter, eat some butter. Krishna loves to eat some butter. He feels it every day. Krishna is so strong,
When was the last time you all lied? Let's go ask the audience. Anybody volunteer? Arj, when's the last time you lied? 2 months ago. Why? What'd you lie about?
That's another lie.
Nitish, when was the last time you lied?
Probably today. I don't know when I lied. Probably today.
What did you lie about?
I don't know, but I probably lied.
Is this a lie? Great. All right, when's the last time you lied? Haven't lied? Lie that you lied. Rishi, when was the last time you lied? I don't lie, okay? I think that's a lie. I think he's lying right now. All right, Raga. Well, let's figure out why we should really speak the truth with this next performance by Shiva Uncle and Devi Auntie's class. Their program title is Satyam Vada, Speak the Truth. This is a play about the importance of telling the truth. A brother and a sister lied to their parents about eating candy in school. The next day, they learned the importance of telling the truth in their Balavihar class. The siblings realize their mistake and tell the truth to their parents. The children then recite the Shiva Panchakshari. Please welcome the next play.
Hari Om everyone. Hari Om everyone. This is alphabet 2 class. Hari Om. I think we are ready now. Hari Om, everyone. This is the Alphabet 2 class, and we're going to do the play Satyam Vada, Speak the Truth. So this is scene 1, where we have the children coming home from school. Mother and father greet them as they come into the house.
Hello children, how was your day in school? Good. Mom, do you know 7 plus 5 equals 12? And yes, Mom, 8 plus 6 is 14. You were the best students in class today. Anurag and I answered all the questions correctly. Congratulations, children. I'm so proud of you. Did the teacher revise your achievement? Yes, she did. She gave us stickers. Yes, that's right. She gave us stickers. Show me the stickers your teacher gave you. My sticker seems to have fallen off. My stickers fell off on the school. Oh, I see. It's too bad you lost your sticker teacher gave you. Anyway, good job with the answer to class.
Alright, this is scene 2 of our play. Brother, sister, now next day the children are in Balavihar class.
Hello children, good morning. Today we're going to learn the values of alphabet T. T for truth. Satyam Vada, Satyameva Jayate.
Satyam Vada means speak the truth. Satyameva Jayate means truth always wins. Riya, why is it should you tell the truth? Because people will respect you when you tell the truth.
Very good, Riya. Pooja, why should you always tell the truth?
If you tell the truth, you don't have to worry about getting caught for your life. Very good, Pooja. Why is it always important to tell the truth? It is. Your parents, teachers, friends, God will be happy if you always told the truth. Telling the truth is a sign of love.
Very good, children. Remember the lesson you learned today. T for truth. Satyam Vada, Satyameva Jayate.
Okay, now we go to scene 3. Brother and sister are in their house.
I feel bad about lying to our parents. We got candy from our teacher and we ate the candies. But we told our parents we received stickers. But our parents told us not to eat candy in school. If we tell them we ate the candies, our parents will be angry and will be hurt. I do not want to tell the truth. Yes, you're right. If we tell the truth to our parents, we will get into trouble. But remember what we learned in Balavihar class today. T for truth. Satyam Vada, Satyameva Jayate. Speak the truth, truth always wins. Yes, I remember. The teacher told us people will respect you if you tell the truth, and you don't have to worry about getting caught for your lies. Telling the truth is a sign of love. Also, remember Balavihar class where we did end for nobility. The teacher told us a story about Gandhi and how he lied when he was a kid, but once he found truth higher than God, he
can never lie. God teacher said that is no God higher than truth. We should follow what we learned in Balavihar class. We should not lie. Yes, you are right. Let's tell the truth to our parents. It's the right thing to do.
Now we go to scene 4. The children are now ready to tell the truth to their parents.
Mom, Dad, we have to tell you something. Yes, children, what is it? Mom, we lied to you yesterday. When we did the additions in school yesterday, the teacher gave us candy, not stickers. We ate the candy, even though you told us not to eat candy in school. We are so sorry we lied to you. We learned about telling the truth in Balavihar class. We learned that if we loved our parents, we should not lie to them and always tell the truth. I'm glad that you decided to tell the truth, but I'm not angry with you because you told the truth. I hope you learned your lesson and you'll always tell the truth from now on. Yes, Mom and Dad, we will always tell the truth from now on.
First, give your mic. Stand in line. Stand in line. Give your mic. Come and give your
Sanskrit? No? You? Raga, we have one here. I have one here too. Two, we have two. I have one here too. You can speak some Sanskrit. Do you want to give us a few words? does that mean? That's really cool. Do you speak Sanskrit? You don't. Okay. Okay, so the reason why we're asking everyone how many languages they speak and if they speak Sanskrit is because the next play by Acharya Geeta Raghunathi's class will be performing for us about Sanskrit. Please give it up for this next performance.
Bye.
So they are come to a point where they can lead in music now. So I'm very proud of our children. They are doing a very good job.
अहं सिंहः अहं त्वां कालः मास्तु मास्तु अहं निधिम् अन्वेष्टुं गच्छामि भवान् सहायं करोति वा आं करोमि अहं निधिम् इच्छामि पश्यतु पर्वतः निधिस्थानं कथं गच्छामः
अहं गरुडः किमिच्छति
आवां निधिस्थानं गच्छावः मार्गदर्शनं करोति वा वयं निधिस्थानं मिलित्वा गच्छावः
आं मार्गदर्शनं करोमि मार्गे मरुभूमिः अस्ति
तत्र पश्यतु सः उष्ट्रः भोष्ट्रः शृणोतु आगच्छतु
अहम् उष्ट्रः मरुभूमेः पोतः किमिच्छति
वयं निधिस्थानं गच्छामः मार्गे मरुभूमिः अस्ति भवान् अस्मिन् नयति वा
आं नयामि
अहं कूर्मः
को कुर्मः वयं निधिस्थानं गच्छामः मार्गे नदी अस्ति नदीतरणं कारयति वा
आं नयामि निधि कुत्र अस्ति
तत् किं
पत्रे किमपि लिखितमस्ति पठामः भवन्तः वरम् अतिक्रान्तवन्तः पर्वताः आरुढः मरुभूमिं नदीं च पारं कृतवन्तः
मैत्री एव श्रेष्ठ निधिः पत्रे अस्ति आम् वयं निधिस्थानं मिलित्वा आगतवन्तः एकाकी न कर्तुं शक्नुमः धन्यवादः मित्राणि
Wasn't that wonderful? See, guys. That's wonderful. Now, we have this wonderful set of volunteers who are helping us with the sound system in the back, moving the curtains, operating the computer, operating the desk outside, and all the Dwarapalakas. So parents, will you please join me in thanking all the volunteers who are really making this possible. Okay? And they're awesome. Now, what we are going to do now is we are going to suspend the tickets now because after the next program we have a very, very special event that's going to happen here. I want all the parents to be inside. Okay, after this program. So all the parents who are managing the desks there, please come inside after this program. Thank you.
Okay, thank you all. So the next class that will be performing is the Bhagavad Gita and the World Religion, that class. So I would like to talk sometime about this class, especially about this grade. This is the grade where our kids learn about world religion. they understand the different religions that are there in the world, and then they compare it to our Hinduism, which is a way of life. And we teach this, we start teaching that Hinduism is a way of life from when they start their 6th grade onwards. We try to tell them, emphasize more that this is not a religion, but this is a practice that we've followed for years and years. Okay? Sanatana Dharma has been there even before any kings or queens or any religion was established. So it's a way of life. And this class specifically is something that spoke about that, learned about that in detail, got a chance to visit the churches, the mosques that we have around the Atlanta area, and distinguish as to why we call our practice as a way of life. In this program specifically, they have the program title is Bhagavad Gita Demystified, and this is going to be a football version, so it's going to be funny. I hope you guys enjoy. And the main program description that they have given for us is very, very nice. Swami Vivekananda famously said, "You will be nearer to heaven through football than through the study of Gita." What did he mean? That's what they're going to talk to us in this play. And Riya and Raga will be participating. This is also the graduating class. So I would like to request you all to, applaud them and start, because this is one of their final performances that they're going to give for Balavihar. Thank you.
Swami Vivekananda famously said, "You'll be nearer to heaven through football than through the study of Gita." What do you think?
He should have said soccer instead of football, right?
Of course, Captain Obvious, but that wasn't the point of my question.
I don't know then. Let's watch to find out.
Welcome to this year's final match. Here we have the team Dharma United, the favorite team. They will be playing the Terrible Timbers in the MLS Finals. The team is practicing for the ultimate test. Can they win the championship?
I don't know, Rhea. Roman looks like he's having a meltdown. Do you think he can hold himself together for his big game? Let's find out.
Looks like Coach Keshav and senior player Shripad are going to talk to him. Let's see what they have to say. Hey there, MVP. You look kind of worried. What's wrong?
You know I was hurt in the Terrible Timbers.
Right, but that's history. Why are you still worried about them?
Well, you know I have a lot of family and friends on that team. Even my cousin is on that team.
So, I understand you had a relationship with them, but isn't this just part of the game?
Yeah, but it's going to be really hard for me to lead our team over them, and it's going to be really hard for me to see the look of defeat on their faces.
You have to forget about the past and detach from it and live in the present.
What is detaching yourself?
I think that means that some people are a part of your history, but not a part of your destiny.
Look, it's easy. I'm attached to this ball. Now I detach myself by kicking it towards the goal.
Ow, that's the most ignorant thing I've ever heard.
Of all the football teams I could have been the owner of, I had to get stuck with these people. Being rich is so hard.
Attachment isn't just physically removing yourself from the object, but removing the attachment from the results.
Yeah, if results don't matter, then why do we have to play? Let's go celebrate already. Yeah.
No. You have to act and do your duty without expecting the results.
How do you do that?
Well, we should we should try and detach ourselves from physical objects. Just like the owner who detaches himself from physical objects.
Alright guys, so let's go practice, because I have a great idea. We're going to go watch a play after this.
A play? What is that going to teach us?
It'll teach you a lot of tricks, but mostly mind tricks. We're going to watch the theatrical performance of God Talks to Arjuna.
Arjuna, you're grieving for people who should not be grieved. Wise men do not grieve. You must focus on fulfilling your virtues. And courage is the most important virtue, because without courage, you cannot fulfill any of the other virtues. Lift yourself up and be strong.
See, nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more, so you can fear less.
Looks like he's never been in the dark.
Whatever great men do, common men will follow in their footsteps. And whatever standards they set by exemplary acts, the whole world will follow.
Just like you.
So, just like you, famous people are role models for younger generations. In order to be the best role model possible, you must do your duty and act as good as possible.
Unlike the Patriot scandal and Miley Cyrus, think about all the impressionable youth who were influenced.
Don't forget about Fever. That was a nightmare.
Remember, Arjuna, you need to work hard to uplift and empower yourself. Every action you make will have an impact, but only through consistent, focused, dedicated practice will you be able to improve yourself.
This is a fundamental key to self-confidence, regular, dedicated practice. You develop the know-how skill, so stop complaining about how hard I make you practice.
Practice. You would think the world would end without a practice session. I want to be like a caterpillar, eat a lot, sleep, and then wake up beautiful.
Oh yeah, my dad has lots of money. I don't need to be working this hard to get a scholarship.
Remember, Arjuna, all worldly things can change in an instant. That's why all wise men know, change is the law of the universe.
See, anything can change in a moment. Being proud of your wealth is immature because it can vanish in a moment's notice.
Yeah, this sounds just like my phone.
Material possessions are something we need to pay attention to. Because once we start possessing things, things start possessing us.
Sounds like my phone again.
Arjuna, remember this. Even though we're all made up of the same matter, and we all have consciousness inside of us, we're made different by our different amounts of sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic qualities.
Wait, what are those?
Tamasic is a person on the bench who wants to win.
Rajasic is when someone is boastful after winning or angry after losing.
Sattvic is someone who tries their best and doesn't worry about the outcome. They also love God.
We better work hard to improve our sattvic nature.
Remember, Arjuna, there is only one thing in this universe that does not change, and that is the true self. The soul is not born, and it never dies. Remember this.
That's profound. We should pay attention.
How can we really understand this, Krishna?
Think about it this way. As long as you fulfill your duties with devotion, you will be happy. Then you will be ready to know the truth about the universe.
Give up desires. How's that even possible? Human nature is all about desiring things. What about desiring to get into good colleges or desiring for moksha?
Moksha is peace and happiness. Material possessions will not bring you happiness. You must first be happy with yourself. And to do that, you must control your desires.
It's a human privilege to desire. But Sachi, I think we need to manage and define our desires, not control them.
Even small changes in our life, like reducing our screen time or spending money less frivolously, can help us lead a more wholesome life.
Arjuna, you must know this. Everything is inside of me, and I am inside everything. I exist, I'm all-pervading and connect all things.
How could that be?
This kind of sounds like the internet. The internet holds everything, but everything exists on the internet as well.
No, I think it sounds more like the chicken and the egg. Which came first?
Arjuna, let me show you.
Well, who really are you?
I am time. I'm inside the whole universe. And remember, my power will always be with you. So, do your duty and know that I will protect you. I will, remember, just be my instrument.
Instruments? It sounds like he's using us.
How insulting.
If he is time, then what are the clocks doing?
Remember, Arjuna, my power is with you always. Hence, do your duty and be my instrument.
That was saying we always need to be in tune with God.
I like this. Everyone is saying they have to work a lot harder when I'm around. Kids, go fulfill your destiny.
Wow, thank you so much for teaching us all this. I'm so ready to go and win this game.
We should focus on our present and be in the present and not worry about the future and the consequences of our actions.
Well, you know what they say, even a very, very expensive diamond is just a lump of coal that had a ton of pressure applied to it.
Oh, yay, woo!
The Dharma United has won as expected. Here's the winning team. Let's talk to them. The previous years, you put all the effort you could, and yet you didn't win till now. When you know that failure is a possibility, what motivates you to keep playing?
It's the love for the game. You know, bad things happen, and there's a reason why they happen. There's a reason I went to a bad place, and the reason I'm basking in glory today.
And you, MVP, what do you have to say to our viewers?
All I have to say is that you guys need to realize what's in your control and what's not. And if it's not in your control, you guys should not be worried. Because as long as you do what's in your control, everything else will go right. And you should not ever have greed, or you should not ever want too much, because everything will fall in place.
And you, Coach Keisha, what do you have to say to our viewers?
So just always act and do your duty, because then you'll win, and I'm mainly the reason why they won. And like, always be grateful for what you have, because it could be gone in an instant.
Sachi, your thoughts?
Everyone is born to fulfill their desires during their lifetime without coveting any reward.
Every challenge, overcome it.
Every duty, perform it.
Any struggle, overcome it.
Any journey, complete it.
And any goal, achieve it.
And do it with devotion and reverence.
Akila, have any thoughts? In times of fear, we always are paralyzed and we stop persevering. But even if you party all of Saturday, you should come to Balavihar on time.
And after Balavihar, there'll always be Sangha. Thank you all for watching our play.
It's okay.
Hello. This is the time we have all been waiting for. Yeah. You saw the 3-year-old start off. Each of them was so beautifully dressed, and they played their parts. And that's what leads to graduation. We're going to have a graduation ceremonies and other recognition now. So everybody that's outside, would you please come in? I want everybody to enjoy. So we're going to have the graduation celebration now. Okay, everybody outside, everybody come inside.
Can we quickly close the doors, please? This is a very big honor for the graduating class. They have put in 10 to 12 years, 12 years of their commitment to Balavihar. So let's take some time and sincerely appreciate them, please. Just give us a minute. Just give us a minute and we'll finish it up. You guys ready? Please give us a minute and after this we'll have a special play.
So all get ready for the graduation. I'm going to call out the names. Reserve your applause till the end. Okay? Okay, let's get started with an applause. Balavihar is proud to present this year's graduate, Shripad Adar. I thought I had loud voice. Good. Shripad Adar Supalli. Usha auntie and Krishna uncle are Mike. Rohan Agarwal. Radha Brahmadevi. Vijay Murthy. Vijay Murthy. Hariyesh Burgadas. Ananya Pebaraj. Riya Ratkalkar. Sachi Reddy. Akila Tirumala. And a special recognition to Sanjay Srihari. Teachers, will you please come forward? Krishna and Usha. And here is Geeta auntie. Okay. Big round of applause for this year's graduation class. Facilities and the support we get from the temple is what makes our Balavihar unique and wonderful, and of course all the volunteers. Okay. I want to invite our temple president Sheila Lingam Garu to say a few words to us. Sheila.
So, namaskar, Mandy. So, I come here, I think almost for 4 years, I'm coming in the line and talking in this program. So, I really wanted to reiterate some of the things here. So, Dr. Raghuji and Geeta ji, who are put the seed to this program. We started, I think, about 10 students. Now we have almost 300 students. We don't have any more place, otherwise we can be able to recruit. So this, the way I see the graduation program, this is, we are improving the society, bringing these kids like this and sending them to the society. Because they're going to, at least they're going to do at least 2 or 3 more kids, they train them in their future, right? And then I see this program as a pillar to this into Temple of Atlanta for many, many years. You see the Sunday mornings, and then you see in 2 weeks from now, you see the Sunday mornings. The life is like it's taken out. It's like that. It's like that's a true fact. You can come and see in 2 weeks from now, and on Sunday mornings it's not like this. So this is the main program actually we encourage, and we wanted to see growing also. And then I wanted to give one more message to the teachers and parents. It's very, very, very hard for them to bring in this traffic area. And then everybody, almost everyone is living far away from here. I see every Sunday morning, like 40 visits a year at least. They're bringing your kids. There's the students and the teachers and the parents. I really, really wanted to appreciate their commitment to this program, which is going to be very, very useful for their kids. I can see that. Actually, I wanted to give one thing. Last night we had a program called Santiniketan. So one of the guy is one of our volunteers is managing the program in India. They are all I won't say disabled, but unfortunate or disabled. The kids, he is doing the program. So looking at the program was very moving. Actually I want to give a message to the students that how fortunate we are having a good parents, good support system, good financial system, and good programs like this, and we have all year. And I wanted you to utilize this and grow in your life and help some others also. And on the top of it, I wanted to say one more thing. Our founders of Hindu Temple of Atlanta visioned all these programs. And we have to always thank them that, some of the founders, I'm pretty sure I can't see that much from here. They are here also in the audience. I really wanted to thank them. Without their vision, we would not have been here. And thank you very much, and keep coming. All the graduating students, please come and volunteer again in the temple or in the Balavihar class, wherever you wanted to. You can show some volunteer work. I wanted you all to be part of the temple rest of your life as possible. Thank you very much.
This is our Smriti Sankalanam. So this is our yearbook compilation of memories. Okay. Thank you, Sheila Garu. Thank you very much for doing this. And Sheila Garu, you said the children need to come back, right? So we have 2 children who have come back and have been teachers here. I'd like to now call on Priya Chandrasekhar and Ritvik Rajavelu to come up. Priya Chandrasekhar. These are 2 kids who went through graduation last year, and this past year they served as assistant teachers in 2 of the classes. Let's give them a big round of applause and hear our speech. Let's give a big round of applause. That's exactly what we're doing. I already have a request from one of the kids who is graduating this year to want to come back. Okay, see what we are doing, Sheila. We do exactly what you wanted us to do, even without telling us. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Hari Om, I just wanted to say that Ritvik was our, I can't say co-teacher or teacher or whatever. And he helped us with conducting the Shishu Vihar. The skit you saw, Basmasura, it was written by him. Okay. I want some dance in this one, but I don't want this Bharatanatyam or anything like that. So he said, okay, we'll do 1 maka, 2 maka. I said, what is that? I didn't know anything. So he showed me, I said, oh, that's good. Let's do that way. So these children are very, very, knowledgeable. They know what to do. And Ritvik, one thing I want to tell you, he's in the 11th grade. We say 11th grade children cannot come to the Balavihar because they are very busy. But Ritvik did not miss. He missed 3 classes, especially because his mom could not drive him. Okay? So you can see 11th graders can come to Balavihar. So take away this argument, oh, they are very busy, they are very busy. He is also busy. He stood actually first in the state. For what? Which one was that? TSA. Okay? And he still came here. Thank you.
Thank you, Geeta Auntie. Thank you, guys. Wonderful job. Thank you. Okay. Now, as you know, we have got parent volunteers that make us do all the wonderful things that we do here. So we want to recognize the 2 co-presidents this year who have been really helping us out, Indira Menon and Shamla Jaishankar. Will you please come forward? Thank you both. And we have got 2 new incoming co-presidents, Swaroop and Indu. Would you please come up? Indu, where are you? I saw you somewhere. Okay, please come up. Swaroop is graduating from being an Asana photographer to becoming the co-president in these 2. So let's give him a big round of applause. And anytime you see them, run to them, don't run away from them, because we want your help. So thank you so much for volunteering. Great. Thank you. Geeta, please. Thank you. Now, in addition to these people, every year we recognize a few volunteers who go over and beyond what we ask of parents. they are the ones who are running, doing things behind the scenes. You don't get to see them. So as teachers, we talk, and based on the nominations, we select the individuals who are going to be recognized now for what we call sustained contributions. Okay? So, first is Vikas Verma, who is going to be moving up from photography now, along with the child. He's going to come up now. Please come up, Vikas. Big round of applause for Vikas, because he is really there, picture after picture, and so his contributions are just amazing. So please. I'm sorry, I should have read the flags before. I forgot to read for all of them, but essentially it says, all of them say, Chinmaya Mission in appreciation to the name, in this case Vikas Verma, for your sustained contributions to the Chinmaya Atlanta Balavihar at the Hindu Temple of Atlanta, May 2019. And for the children, it will say graduates, and for the co-president, it will say thank you for your service. So with that, Geeta Aunty, here you go. And one thing, thanks to one of the parents in Balavihar, one of our former co-presidents, we are becoming very, very sustainable. So all the bags this year, Usha Aunty sourced them, so they are all cloth-based and they are very, very sustainable. Because can you just wait up please 1 second? The next one is Dr. Srinivas Brahmadevi. Srini, are you here? Come on up, run up, Srinivas, come fast. Okay. In the nomination that the teacher sent us, they said anytime we want, he is there. Okay? So Dr. Srinivas, thank you so much for being. And another gentleman whom you'll always see at one of the counters is Maitri's dad, Sridhar. Sridhar, are you here? Sridhar, please come up. Come on, Sridhar. By the way, none of these people knew that they have been nominated or they have been recognized. And the last one, I know there is not a single parent who has not been pestered by this individual in the last umpteen years, as long as he's been in Balavihar. Do you know who he is? Come on, name it. Did somebody say Dr. Bhatt? Yes. Okay, Dr. Bhatt, come on. It is what we call the People's Choice Award, right? Dr. Narayana Bhatt? By the way, Megha did not know about it. And Srinivas's wife, she also did not know about it. Veena did not know about it. None of them knew about it. Rupa also did not know. Okay? And Vikas's wife also didn't know. So here are our sustained contribution volunteers for the sustained contribution. Please. Thank you all very much. And we want to see more of you come up here year after year after year. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, Geeta Aunty. Now we are ready for the next program. Let's say two.
Please,
Is graduating. What? India. Do you guys agree? Yeah. All right. Well, you know what I think is a little more exciting than India? A friendly competition.
So, we're going to have two teams, Team Raga and Team Riya.
Team Raga.
We're going to ask you some questions about India, and we'll see which one of us can get the most points. So there's Team Raga, there's Team Riya. Alright, does that sound like a plan?
Can we see this?
Alright, we're going to ask you some questions about India, and let's see if you can get them right, okay? Okay. Alright, Raga, start us off. Okay, so I'm going to start with some easy. Okay, I have another easy question. What's the national fruit of India? Okay. What's the national fruit of India? Yes, correct. Alright guys, it's 2-1. Okay. Alright, so the national fruit of India is mango. It is. Okay. Alright guys, Team Riya. What's the national sport of India? Good job, we got hockey! Yeah! Okay, well now, for both sides, okay, I have a very tough question. This is your tiebreaker. This is a tiebreaker. Hey, Swara Raghu, don't yell it out. Don't yell it out. Okay, what is the national vegetable of India? No, don't search it up. No searching up. No searching up. No searching up. Raga. Okay, I think I have someone.
Winter garden.
No.
Riya and Radha, can we hold the whistles and announce the program right now? Or maybe you can give them some more excitement before we announce it.
Okay, so let's watch this next play, and afterwards I'll ask you, okay? I'll ask you after this play. Everyone think about it. The next play is titled Our Class Trip. This class has spent the year enjoying understanding our rich heritage, navigating India through different palettes. We've decided now to take a class trip on our spring break to see ourselves what Bharat offers. Give it up for this next performance.
Where should we go for a class trip?
What about Hawaii?
Or Australia, Mexico, or how about Switzerland? I've been watching cricket and I enjoy watching India with Australia. The players are just so cool and the fans get so excited.
Oh my god, cricket, what a boring sport. Basketball is way cooler.
Yeah, well, cricket starts with a C for crazy fun, but basketball starts with a B for boring.
Yeah, can the basketball game get rained out?
Why don't we go to India? We learned about it in Balavihar and there are many temples. You can do sightseeing and this is like a nice warm crispy dosa.
Dosa? Yum! I have heard about the 6 feet and over one served in some fancy restaurant in Chennai.
I agree, India, but not just for the food. Siddhartha Gautama has made the biggest impact on me because of his actions. He had so much power, but he wasn't greedy. He was troubled when he saw the poor and wanted help. I want to help people like that too.
Yes, Arjun, but I believe that if you want Mother Teresa is the most important thing that we learn about. This is because that woman helped many people in India and she saved many people from death. And she saved many people from death.
The class takes a flight to Mumbai.
That was a really long flight. I am really craving for some McDonald's fries and a strawberry milkshake.
That sounds like a good idea. And after that, we can catch up on all the basketball games we missed.
Oh my god, you came all the way to India just to watch basketball?
Stop your bickering. It looks like somebody important is coming.
I can't wait to go home and relax. It's nice sometimes to be away from the crowd.
Oh my god, is that Virat Kohli, the best player on the Indian national cricket team? Wow, today must be my lucky day. I'm gonna get your autograph.
Here, take these VIP tickets, leave me alone, and never talk to me again, stranger.
Hey guys, look, I got tickets to tonight's sponsorship game.
Yay!
I found a flyer for a new restaurant opening in a temple in Mumbai. Let's Google it.
Looks like it's only 10 minutes. Let's go.
Oh, Grace, you look in distress. Aren't you excited for the new restaurant opening at the temple?
No, what's the point of a restaurant opening when all the crops are being destroyed by the landslides and heavy rain?
How about we chant the Annapurna Stotram? Remember, it's about the goddess of grains, food, and nourishment?
Oh, you know that stotram? I'd really appreciate it if you chant it so the goddess can calm all these heavy rains and landslides down.
Oh yeah, we already chanted it in the temple in Atlanta. We can chant it again.
Since Uma's so hungry, we'll just chant the first three.
Nandakari, Varabhayakari, Saundaryaratnakari, Nirdudagilagora Papanakari, Pratyakshamaheshwari, Raleyaptalapam Sapapanakari, Kashi Puradishwari, Viksham Dehi Kripavalampanakari, Mata Annapurneshwari, Nana Ratna Vichitra Bhushanakari, Hemambaradambari, Muktahara Vilambamana Virasat, Vaksoja Gumbantari, Kashira Guruvasita Ruchikari, Kashi Puradishwari, Viksham Dehi Kripavalampanakari, Mata Annapurneshwari, Yoganandakari, Bhushayakari, Dharmaikya Nishtakari, Chandrakanalapasamanalahari, Vairogya Rakshakari, Sarveshwaryakari, Tapapalakari, Kashi Puradishwari, Viksham Dehi Kripavalampanakari, Mata Annapurneshwari.
Let's go get some food.
Look at the street dancers.
Guys, do you realize that it's almost time to catch a connecting flight to our respective places of interest?
Hi, I am Uma. I am going to Goa and New Delhi. Goa is known for its beautiful beaches, and coconut and rice are the staple products there. New Delhi is the capital, and it is the seat of the government, and the president lives in the Rashtrapati Bhavan.
Hi, my name is Ramni. Hi, my name is Ramni, and I'm going to Tirupati in Andhra Pradesh, and I'm also visiting the Minor Kuchipudi dance.
Hi, I'm Dhruti, and I'm going to Karnataka. Karnataka is home to the tallest waterfall in India. You can find a lot of sandalwood there. Its capital is Bangalore, and it's state in southwest India, and the borders where you can see. Hi, my name is Sridhar, and I'm going to the Ganga River. The Hindu culture states that the Ganga River is released by Shiva when sage Bharadwaja asked Shiva to release it so he can purify his ancestor's soul. Om Namah Shivaya.
My name is
Kashmir. The state is known as the land of India. The state is known.
Hi, my name is Anurag, and I'm going to Jammu and Kashmir. The state is known as the Switzerland of India, and it's very famous for Dal Lake, which is in Srinagar.
Hi, I'm Samanu, and I'm going to Uttar Pradesh, which is the most populated state in India. I'm going to see the Taj Mahal and the River Ganga.
Hi, my name is Nitish, and I'm going to Punjab to see the Golden Temple in Amritsar. Punjab houses the most Sikhs in India, with over 58% claiming to be part of the religion. Its capital, Chandigarh, is shared by neighboring state of Rajasthan.
Haryana.
Hello, my name is Arjun, and I'm going to Orissa, also known as Odisha. It is located in the northeastern part of the state near the Bay of Bengal. The capital is Bhubaneswar. Also, this is where Emperor Ashoka decided to stop the war and become Buddhist.
Hi, my name is Rishabh, and I'm going to Gujarat. This is also known as the land of legends and lions. This is also the birthplace of Mahatma Gandhi.
Hi, my name is Dhruv, and I'm going to Kerala. It is famous for its rolling green paddy fields and beautiful coconut, tea, and coffee plantations. It is also known as God's own country for its beautiful backwaters, and it is the birthplace of the Kathakali dance.
Please give my class a big round of applause. The instrumental component of the national anthem. We had 3 of our students play the clarinet, please come up, the cello, and finally the flute. Thank you all for going to visit India with us. Thank you for your patience. Thank you.
Okay, so now that we've seen the India play, and we've all had some time to think about it, can anyone tell me what the national vegetable of India is? Okay, how about everyone screams it at once, okay? 1, 2, 3. Correct. Alright, Raga, looks like both of our teams tied. In reality, we're all one big team and we're all winners here, right? Yes! Come on! We're all one big family. Yes, we are. Alright, Raga, I have a question for you. So, living in America, do you ever find it hard to stay in touch with your roots? No, I really don't. With Balavihar, it's really helped me to learn about my culture and even mix it with the culture that I'm used to here. So Balavihar is definitely the reason why I'm still in touch with my roots. Let's ask our parents what they think. What do you think? Sounds like a good idea. All right, let's go. Father.
Oh my God.
How has your life changed after moving to America? How has it changed your life? And how do you stay so in touch with your roots?
I think you can get a person out of a place, but not out of their heart. So at heart, I think most of us still have that root, and that's how I stay connected and grounded.
Awesome. Thanks, Dad. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna come this side to ask the same question. Do I have any volunteers? Come on, my side. Raga's team. Yep. Alright, Raga, come on, let's watch this next play. Yes. Tell us a little about it. Okay, so this next play is about Hindu culture and its significance in the U.S. So Hindu culture is a rich culture with a wide variety of traditions. In this play, we will highlight how these traditions and cultures are blended in an Indian family living in the U.S. Please put your hands together to welcome Bhavani Auntie and Kabir Uncle's class.
Today in our play, we will show the samskars of life. Today in our play,
Go to the front, guy.
Today in our play, we will show the samskaras in life in Hindu culture.
These 4 stages show how a child will grow to follow their Hindu customs and cultures.
Scene 1. We have a best friend group visiting here in India.
Hi, how are you guys? We're from America. Why are you guys dressed like that? What is this? Fashion show or something?
Oh, we're dressed in traditional clothes for our friend's wedding. In Hindu culture, we follow very specific traditions called samskaras that help us live our lives.
The samskaras are purificatory rituals throughout one's life. The 4 stages represented in this play will be the brahmacharya, grahastha, vanaprastha, and sannyasa.
Brahmacharya is the life of a student. Grahastha shows the responsibility of an adult. During the Grahastha stage of life, one begins to start your own family.
During the next stage of life, vanaprastha, a person starts slowly emphasizing their spirituality. During the next stage, sannyasa, a person completely immerses themselves in spirituality.
The description of these samskaras are written in Manuskrita, and 16 of them are used commonly in our daily lives.
Oh, that's so cool. What are they defined? They prescribe rituals that we use throughout our lives. For example, they have the naming ceremony, the birth ceremony, graduation, marriage, and so on. That's interesting.
There's nothing to laugh about. Every culture has their own set of rules to live life by. Hindu culture just has more specifically defined rules.
Scene 2, the naming ceremony.
Here are Srimati and Sri Narayana with their newborn baby.
Congratulations to the new parents. Thank you.
They are here for the naming ceremony known as Namakarana. What's the baby's name?
Cash. What kind of name is Cash? I'm not naming my child Cash.
Om Shanti, Om Shanti.
Fine, we can name him Cash, but it's not my fault if he gets made fun of.
We don't accept such names here. I know you wish to fit in with American society, but I don't recommend having that name. What I recommend is naming him based on his birth star and your Kundalini.
Come on, you're not gonna let me name my own kid, Cash?
Listen, the priest is telling us the correct way to follow our samskaras. We should do as he says, as I want my child to be blessed by all. Panditji, we can name him Krishna and call him Chris for short. Is that good enough for you?
Fine, I'll do it. Fine.
That's so nice that the Hindu tradition recommends us to name our children with a spiritual and
intended to inspire them throughout their lives. The Lord's name has a cleansing effect every time it is called.
Item and thread ceremony. As the child grows throughout their life, they move through the next stage of life known as brahmacharya ashram.
I know you love baby Chris, but now it's time for him to get an education.
Oh, who knows? It might be a CEO of a company one day.
My parents said before we sent him off to school, we needed to do the Upanayana. We should probably start right now.
Please conclude. Proceed with the Brahma Upadesha.
Alright, so what's the importance of this and how does it help them with this education?
Upa means near. Nayana means to lead near the Guru. By doing this ceremony, you're preparing the child for his life of learning the knowledge of life.
I am given a thread of Yanyo Pabita to remind me of my indebtedness to my forefathers, Devatas, and Rishis. The Gayatri Mantra is taught to all male and female to remove negative tendencies and to provide knowledge to gain pure intellect.
I understand from my friends who sent their kids to Gurukul that they learned several concepts there, such as Satyavada, Matadeva Baba, Pitadeva Baba, and Acharya.
Scene 4. Here we see a lovely example of a modern married couple. Let us see how the marriage goes.
They circle the fire in order to purify their imperfections and to prepare to follow Dharma, Artha, Kama, and to prepare to attain moksha.
The couple takes 7 steps, Saptapadi, to reinforce amity, friendship, and to strengthen their bond of marriage.
If only the couple can focus on the ultimate goal and their vows, they won't be bickering and arguing at all times.
Wow, now I truly understand the meaning of all these rituals.
Scene 5.
Now we're going to talk about what a person should do once they have reached the ages of 50 and older. One should leave all the worldly attachments and pleasures behind and focus on activities that help them bring them closer to God.
You're asking me to give up all of my hard-earned money to mess around in a forest. No way.
Roger, I don't think the point of this is to have fun like we did when we were younger. The point is that we should give what we have to people who need it more, that haven't reached the place in samskara that we are. The point of this is that we should thank our friends, our family, and God while we are still in this earthly body.
Now that we have educated you all on the samskaras, it's time to reflect how to properly integrate these samskaras into our daily lives.
I have learned so much today. Look, Roger, I've changed. I really wish to learn how to integrate these into my daily life.
Here are some other samskaras that have become part of our lives.
Garbhadana,
Jata Karma,
Shrita Karma,
Annaprashna,
Vidyaramba,
Samavartana,
Antayasti.
Hariyo.
If you have not picked up your Smriti Sankalanam, please go and pick it up because we want our volunteers to finish up winding shop there. Also, volunteers, be sure when you leave to leave your badges there before you go because we need them back again next Sunday. Okay, let's get back to our program.
performance by Balavihar Auntie and Kabir Uncle's class. Raga, what's your favorite god? Ganesha. What's your favorite god? Mine too. Wow. Do you think we should ask the audience what their favorite? Yeah, let's go again. What is your favorite god, pretty girl right here? Kalia and Kamsa's demise, intertwined with the musical interlude Dandiya Ras. Let's give it up for this next performance. Great, so this performance is by Deepa Auntie and Ambika Auntie's class. Let's welcome them. Can everyone please be seated? Because it's really difficult when everyone keeps leaving and the doors are open and all that. So please, let's have some attention for the class performing.
Okay, so this class is performing a dance first, and momentarily we close the screen back so that they can get ready for their play. So please give us a few minutes for the transition in between.
Okay, guess who's back, guys? We're here for some more questions because the play isn't quite ready yet. They still have some props. So, should we continue asking about gods?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, I feel like we can get some kids. I see Arush. Arush, who's your favorite god and why? Okay, we have another me. All right, I see this trend. Yes. Who is your favorite god?
My goddess Saraswati because she's the goddess of learning.
Oh, nice, nice. All right, let's see here. Who is your favorite god and why? Nice. All right, guys, let's tune into this next performance. Give it up for them. Guess who's back again? You. Me and Ria. Yes. Yeah. We just can't leave you guys. Yeah, we love you guys so much. So we're experiencing some technical difficulties backstage. So we're back here to ask you. All right, I want to ask the audience, what is their favorite part of Balavihar? It could be the food, the teachers, meeting your friends every Sunday.
What's your favorite part of Balavihar?
Go for it. Go.
Oh, nice.
Let's give a big round of applause for that.
What's your favorite part?
For real?
Yeah, exactly. My favorite part of Balavihar is learning with my friends and teachers.
Oh, awesome. I see my mom's class laughing on that. So let's go catch some of them. What is your favorite part of Balavihar?
Annual day.
Annual day, awesome. Okay, what's your favorite part of Balavihar?
My favorite part is when we give story time.
Okay, yes, I love story time too. Yes, Uncle, what is your favorite part?
I'm going to tell about the favorite part, but I want to take a moment, now that we have a little bit of time,
Yes.
I want to talk about the truth part. Going back to the very first question. There are two things. One is called lies, the other one is called forward-looking statement. For example, when Sundaresh Uncle says that we are going to start the program at 10 o'clock, if he starts at 10:05, then he is lying. No, not really. That is not a lie. Because all the leaders have to have forward-looking statement. And the most important one that we often hear, all the politicians are liars. Is that true? Yeah. Right? Yes and no, in a sense, because all the politicians are not changing the past, but they are trying to build the future. So they have to make a forward-looking statement. So find out that, understand that, distinguish between the lies. Lies are from the past. If you say something that you had done untruth, that is a lie, whereas the other one is forward-looking statement. And this comes back into the Atharva Shesha. He says, Satyam Vachmi, Ritam Vachmi. Satyam means I'm going to tell the truth, but at the same time I'm going to make forward-looking statement. I wanted us all to understand that distinction between the lies and the forward-looking statement.
Thank you, Uncle. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you so much. Yes, okay, so we are now ready for Deepa Auntie and Ambika Auntie's class. Please give them a warm welcome. Give it up for them.
सुमित्र 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 कटे भारत लोक चराचर पालन पालयुगल करुणा जलवे अगणित मुनि गण भूषण घोषित हरि हरि नाम सुधा सहित हरि हरि माधव मधुसूदन जयान करुंदु विभाग्य बटे हरि हरि माधव मधुसूदन जयान करुंदु विभाग्य बटे हरि हरि माधव मधुसूदन जयान करुंदु विभाग्य बटे.
Stop. Touch me. Stop it.
Okay, so that was part one of Ambika Auntie's class. Right now, they're setting up for part two. So, alright, so let's give them some time. Oh, then let's ask another question to the audience. What do you say? Oh, that's a good idea. What should we ask?
Who's your favorite
Yes, I see Copa 90. Would you like to say something? Yes, okay, yes.
I don't know what your question was, but the best thing I like about annual day, the graduating speeches, which I really want to say something at the RT the last 3 weeks. Hats off to all the kids who graduated, who gave wonderful talks. Asked.
I have a mic.
One of you even said, some of us smile, some of us sulk, some of us sleep in the class, which is very true. That happens in my class too. But with all that, we had so much hope as teachers, what we have inculcated in the students right there. Maybe they keep their eyes open or closed, but they still listen to us. I think luckily God didn't make us turn off our ears. So their ears are open and they are still listening to everything. Thank you all the graduating students. You give us a lot of hope with all our future generations. Thank you.
Shreya has something to say, so I'm going to hand the microphone.
This gentleman is looking for Mr. YG Mahendra. He's in the audience by chance. Sorry. My favorite part is the kids, especially the little kids, when they perform. So it's wonderful.
Thank you for that input. Alright, Raga, are we ready? Are we ready? I think we're ready for part two. So let's give them a warm welcome.
My fellow gopis are dead. My fellow gopis are dead. They drank water from this lake and now they died.
The lake is poisonous, but why?
It's Kali and Cobra.
He's poisoned the lake. I will kill you.
I'm going to rid this lake of Kalia. Look, Krishna's going to fight Kalia. He's jumping off the tree.
Now he's fighting.
Where's Krishna? Has Kalia killed him?
Look, he's dancing on Kalia's head.
So you must be God. Forgive me. I'm wicked by nature.
I forgive you, but you and your snake family must leave this lake.
Bury my footprints on your head. Go to that, the bird will not kill you. Okay. The lake is pure again.
Krishna can help us get rid of evil in our minds and evil in our lives.
Krishna destroyed me, I'll have him destroyed first. I'm saying you're doing wrong. Shut up, Dad. I'm the king and I'm in charge. I can do whatever I want. Taruna, Mushtika, I have invited Krishna and his brother Balarama to the wrestling match. Destroy them. Yes, my lord. And now, for WrestleMania! We have from his hometown local, Krishna! And his big brother, Balarama! And we have fierce champion from Madura, Mush Chandra! And a second fierce champion, Mustika! And now for the wrestling at the WrestleMania round 1. Come on, and the winner, and the undefeated winners are Krishna and Balarama. Sala, Puta, finish off the cowherd. We have the winners, Krishna and Balarama, versus from Madura, Sala and Puta. And now for round 2. Go. Come on, Sala. And the winners are Krishna and Balarama. Let's try pulling the launch team.
Krishna has killed evil Kamsa. The prophecy is fulfilled. You have to go. Krishna, I want you to learn the Vedas with Sudama. Oh, merciful. You recite the Vedas so well. Thank you. My father is never mistakes and wisdom. Well, let's go to lunch. So what did you bring for lunch? Oh, my favorite. Hey. Hey, you boys going to collect some firewood for me?
Sure.
forest in that storm. For that you will not forget that made us in this life or the next.
I want Krishna to marry me.
Oh, Princess, I believe you swear.
Once more.
We're so poor we can't even try for the children. What are we going to do? Remember that friend Krishna you talked about? Can't you go visit him?
Okay, I can visit, but I'm not asking for anything.
You can't go empty-handed.
What should we give him?
How about Poa? You said he likes that.
Okay.
Let me go make some. I'm flattening the rice. I'm cooking it. Wait, I don't have something to put the Poa in. Let me just tear off a bit of my dress and put it on it. Here you go.
I'm going to Dwarka. I'm in Dwarka.
Hey, Sudama, it's been so many years. It's so nice to see you.
So this is Sudama in 1 year.
Hey, you brought me a gift. What's this? Oh, Poa, my favorite.
One handful is enough for this life and the next. I have to get back to my family. I'm leaving Lawrence. Where's my hut? It's a beautiful house.
Yeah.
Status is so bad the way you most of the car that is. I'm stuck in my life. What's happening?
round of applause for these kids. They did the song, they danced for us, they had a skit. I think you guys should, Guys, come on. Come forward so that you can get down. Thank you for this lovely play, dance, as well as the song. Ambika Auntie and Deepa Auntie, thank you. Let me give it over to Ria and Radha now.
Hello.
Next class, please go on stage. Thank you.
Yeah. Was that a wonderful program? Long. Okay. Now, what I want everybody to do before we get to the last program, around your chair. Under your chair, around your chair. And if you find any trash like this, please pick it up. Because in less than 15 minutes we are supposed to vacate the auditorium. I want us to leave it clean like Balavihar always does. So those who are here, please check and make sure the place is clean. Now I'm going to turn it over back to our MC. Oh, let's give Raga and Ria a big round of applause for helping us out the whole day along with Aarti Auntie. Great.
Okay, so that was a great performance. Ria, where do you think God is?
In my eyes.
God is omnipresent, meaning He is everywhere. Right, Raga? Yes, correct. Alright, well, let's welcome to the stage Shirali Auntie, Kalpana Auntie, and Lavani Auntie's class. Their play is titled Seeking God. It is a skit on the concept that states God is one. It is about a group of aliens who accidentally land on Earth and lose their remote control to return to their planet. In the quest to find it, they encounter human beings and also get to understand the concept of God. Give it up for this next and last performance of the night.
We want to stay on time. And also, after our celebrations next week, we will be having a banquet, a lunch, over there at the banquet hall.
With lots of yummy food, so make sure you're there and you stay till the end of all these performances.
Bring your tickets too, so please be there. Well, me and Ria also just want to say thank you for letting us host this year's play. And program. We really had fun trying to entertain everyone. I hope you did too. And Alright, so let's tune into the next performance where we're going to be talking about P.O. Box Mr. God.
Go, Raga. Okay, I'll be there.
Give it up for this class, guys, one more time. Namaste. Welcome to our annual day play on behalf of Shirali Auntie, Kalpana Auntie, and Lavanya Auntie. The topic that our class covered this year was P.O. Box Mr. God. So, what is this P.O. Box Mr. God, you might ask? So, for this, it basically meant, who is God to us? We also focused on the key to success and what we must accomplish to achieve success. Our play, based off of Amir Khan's hit movie PK, will exemplify what we learned about values and who, what, and where God is. Following the play, we will recite a few verses from the Gita Dhyana. And lastly, we'll finish with a surprise. Thank you. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Where is a Jupiter? Where is a Jupiter? This is not a Jupiter.
I don't know where we are.
It seems to me like we're on Earth.
Maybe we should check the map.
Yes. You have the map, right? No.
Oh no, we're stuck on this random planet with these random things all around us and we don't have a map, how are we supposed to go home?
We have the Zuzu box.
Yay, at least we have our key to go home to Jupiter.
Who are these weird things?
They look very weird.
I just got the new AirPods, but I think I'm going to get another pair because these ones kind of suck. I just got the new iPhone 8 Plus, but I'm going to get an iPhone XR because they're better.
Check this picture I took of my new Ferrari.
Whoa. That's cool. I just got the new Beats headphones.
Hey, maybe we should go talk to them.
Whoa, who are they? They look pretty weird.
Greetings.
Greetings from Jupiter.
Are you guys okay?
Do you have a disease?
We need help. We are from Jupiter and we're stuck on this random planet.
Use Google Maps on your iPhone.
What is that?
What?
I don't know.
These guys,
What is that box?
this is an iPhone.
Whoa, it lights up.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Whoa, what's that?
It is our Zuzu box to get back to Jupiter.
It's mine now. Thanks.
Wait,
No. Oh no, now what? That was our only device that we could use to go back home.
We're stuck here forever.
No.
This is definitely not good for us.
another one.
Whoa, who are you guys? Help us. We're stuck on this random planet. We need our Zuzu box back. What's a Zuzu box?
It is our remote to get back to our planet.
What do you need from me?
The Zuzu box.
Help us get it back. One of your weird creatures took it from us. You can go pray to God.
What? God. Dog?
Here is a picture of God. Where can we find him? I'm sorry, I have to go.
Wait,
help us.
Now we are only stuck here with God.
Maybe we should look around and try to find him.
Yeah, he has to be near. Oh my God!
Are you God?
Oh God!
Help us, God. We need you.
Who are you people? You guys are weird. We need our Zuzu box.
We need it. Help us.
Zuzu box. You guys are weird.
God, help us, please.
No.
Oh no. We're lost. Maybe we should go back to the spaceship and try to find a way home. We need that Zuzu box. God. Oh no.
That was a pretty cool performance, don't you think?
Yeah, that was really cool. I don't see a trash can anywhere. It's fine, just don't.
Look at those two just throwing their trash around.
I know, right?
I know, right? How disrespectful.
Can I pick up those things over there? What? Why does it matter? Mind your own business.
The environment is our business.
But I don't understand. Who does it affect?
A plastic water bottle is non-degradable. It just sits there and accumulates on landfills. But why should we care? Consider a big city of 3 million people. If each person buys a water bottle and lies it around as a litter, that's considered as 3 million bottles lying around as a litter.
So what you mean to say is not only does littering affect our environment, but plants and animals around us?
Yes.
Okay, we'll be more careful.
Maybe these weird creatures can help us.
Pick up your trash after annual day, everyone. It's time. It's getting kind of late. We better go.
Yeah, we better go too.
No, help us.
We're so hopeless now.
I just came back from the synagogue.
I just came back from the mosque.
I just came back from church.
I just came back from the temple.
I came back from a science lab. We dissected frogs.
Greetings from Jupiter.
Help us. One of your weird creatures took our Zuzu box. We need it back.
We need to find God.
Why do you guys look so weird?
We are from another planet.
So what do you guys need?
We need to find God, and God can help us find our Zuzu box.
Well, God is within you. Because I'm a Muslim, I believe in Allah.
And I'm an atheist, and I don't believe in God, but I still believe in being a good person.
I'm a Jew, and I just came back from the synagogue doing a Sunday service.
I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus.
I'm a Hindu, and I pray to Goddess Saraswati.
Why are there so many gods?
This is so confusing. Ooh. Help us. We just need to find one God who can get our Zuzu box back so we can go home.
Well, you have to pray to the God within you.
So all we need to do is look inside of ourselves?
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, we hope you find your Zuzu box.
The book.
Thank you. Now we have to look around.
Oh my, it is those creatures again.
They took our Zuzu box.
Whoa, we're gonna make a fortune selling this on eBay.
Totally, I can't believe those losers let us take their Zuzu box thing.
Yeah.
Hey guys, is stealing wrong?
Not money can get you money.
Ask yourself, can money really buy you happiness?
Totally, I can get a Louis Vuitton handbag.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you really sure?
I guess we should give it back. Yeah. Here's your Zuzu box thing. You guys are still pretty
We
weird.
got it. Let's go back to our home.
Before we go, I have something to say. We humans have a really beautiful planet, and it's sad to see all being wasted.
You have so many resources, but you're throwing them minute by minute. You should learn to conserve them and use them well.
प्रतिबोधितां भगवतां नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन कथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् सर्वामनुसन्दरामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैः सवैः वेदैः सामवेदप्रमुखविशदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ज्ञानावशिष्टतत्त्वतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यार्थं न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः.
So this year, we were learning and trying to understand the question, where is God? So now we'll be performing a dance to help us better understand that question and give us an insight onto what the answer could be.
इसका नाम सुन के कांपे हर शैतान
Thank you all. It was a wonderful, wonderful dance, the skit and the song. Thank you again.
Can we have the teacher's picture with the
I want to thank the entire class. The theme was developed by Jayati. The topic is kind of very abstract for us. So she developed the theme, and the entire dance was choreographed by Pranav Iyer. And the entire class cooperated so well. Thank you guys. You did an awesome job.
Come in the French rally.
Thank you again. While the class is getting pictures done, this is our final program for the day. I would like to thank Sundaresan and Megha for helping us and organizing this wonderful event for us. Parents and students, please clear after yourself. We're going to have a stage. The stage is getting set. And also drop off your volunteer badges there. Narayan is picking them up there, please. And we also would like to make sure that you clear the stage